Tehseen Poonawalla, Merit the Home Minister actually accusing Chief Ministers.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I'll come to you, sir. Within 10 seconds. I want to keep the ball rolling and bring in Tehseen Poonawalla in for just a moment.
I'll finish this. Let me address this. It's a very important point on Rohingyas.
I'll come to you, sir.
Please give me 10 seconds. I swear
I'll come to you. I'll come to you.
Please.
Chief Ministers, opposition Chief Ministers are being accused, Tehseen Poonawalla, of vote bank politics. Neither Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal or Bengal Chief Minister spoke up against illegal Bangladeshi infiltrators or Rohingyas is the point that the BJP raises, but they're up in arms against Hindus seeking citizenship in India. This is blatant Muslim appeasement vote bank politics of the opposition. Tehseen Poonawalla is the point BJP makes.
Thank you, Gaurav. And that itself shows how despicable that argument is and how terrible it is. Often the opposition is accused of not respecting the institutions of India. Often. By that same logic, will we now accuse the most honorable Home Minister of India of not respecting the border security force and saying the border security force is corrupt to allow people to come in? Are we now going to disrespect the Election Commission of India and the Election Commission of various states, saying that they are giving them election cards to vote? If they are getting election cards to vote, if they are being allowed into our borders, if they are looking for economic opportunities and getting citizenship and not religiously persecuted refugees, then what is the BSF doing? What is the Union Home Minister doing, to whom BSF reports? What is the Election Commission of India doing? And by the way, I challenged Aadhaar in Supreme Court. I won that case. The government is on affidavit saying Aadhaar is not proof of citizenship. So what is the Honorable Home Minister speaking? Now let me make a second very substantive point. The BJP spokesperson is right that India made an exception for Tamilians, for Uganda and for Nepalese. He's absolutely right. None of those exceptions were based on religion. None of it. They were religion neutral, because the Home Minister is correct. India and the Union government has absolute constitutional powers to give citizenship. But constitutional powers cannot be ultra vires of the basic structure of our constitution. That's the point. And Raghav, thank you for the suggestion you make. I'm going to hook you up in the night and I'm going to give you a call after my television debates. Thank you so much.
Okay, Shehzad Poonawalla wants to come in. Shehzad Poonawalla wants to come in. Go on, sir.
Yeah. First of all, now let me address 3 points very quickly, 10 seconds for each. First point, Tehseen Poonawalla, the situation in Sri Lanka did not demand a religious persecution-centric arrangement, because the persecution was not religious, it was against Tamil, Hindus and Muslims. It was on a linguistic basis, so therefore it was exclusionary as far as linguistic is concerned. Therefore, other language-speaking people did not have that have that intervention. It was only the Tamilians in Sri Lanka who had that intervention. So don't be clever by half. Second point, Tehseen Poonawalla says that the BSF and the Election Commission is being doubted by the Home Minister. No, these arguments were made, by the way, by Uddhav Sena and his late father Babasaheb Thackeray, who even said that these Bangladeshis are living in Mumbai during the Congress regime. Today you are allying with Uddhav Sena. And on the Rohingya point now, Gaurav, very important clarification. First of all, these people need to decide, because somebody, and I think it was Tehseen, but he might deny, Tehseen had once in another debate with me said that it's not just Rohingya Muslims, it's also Rohingya Hindus, which means he knows that the Rohingya discrimination is not religious, it's ethnic. Yeah. And by the way, these Rohingyas are going from Myanmar to Bangladesh. If it is a Muslim persecution issue, why isn't Bangladesh giving them harbor? Why is Bangladesh sending them to our place? Bangladesh to Muslim country hai na bhai. Muslim to 50 country hai. Rohingya ko aur koi kyun nahi le raha bhai? मतलब क्या हमने ठेका ले रखा है? तो बांग्लादेश को मिला दो, पाकिस्तान को मिला दो. अगर मुसलमान वहां के सब लेने ही है हमको, तो भाई इन देशों को मिला भी दो और बना दो अखंड भारत. I am not saying this as official spokesperson. I am just giving a counter rhetoric for their rhetoric. So therefore, Rohingya issue, you first decide whether it's ethnic or religious, and tell me why they are coming from Myanmar to Bangladesh and from Bangladesh to India. Why isn't Bangladesh giving them?
Answer in one
Why isn't Bangladesh giving them Nagrikta?
Okay, quickly on one line. I want to bring in Raghav Avasthi and Abbas quickly.
Quickly in one line.
Yes.
Bring in Raghav. Just 2 lines. The laws of karma struck. The person calling official unofficial to everybody had to admit he is not speaking officially. But more importantly, what the BJP spokesperson and your viewers will see is he is not answered.
You are unable to understand what I am saying. I am a responsible spokesperson. I am not a fly-by-night operator like you.
Please don't interrupt me.
Okay, gentlemen.
I am not a fly-by-night operator.
Gentlemen, on the substantive issue, gentlemen,
who has geopolitics to consider.
Gentlemen, okay, Tehseen Poonawalla, quickly finish your point, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. He can take those personal jibes below the belt. That's all right. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to make my points. The point is he hasn't answered the question, and because he can't answer the question, he's making these personal allegations. Why not wait 1 year when 2025 kicks in and they would anyways get citizenship? What did you do for these people? What is the larger plan? And the argument being made is that people continue to suffer in Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, particularly in Afghanistan, to take over the Taliban. Why not include those people? What is the roadmap? You're doing this at a time of election, not because it was COVID. Are you telling me that the Honorable Home Minister's office, the Home Ministry of India, is so incompetent that they couldn't frame 8 rules, 9 rules, and you haven't answered why isn't religious persecution either in the law or in the rules framed by the Home Ministry's office?
Raghav,
You
last
haven't
30
answered any
seconds
of
that
those
I have on the
questions, so you
show,
take personal
the
jibes.
last 30
Tessin,
seconds I have on the show, though,
I would like to request you to actually go through the statement of objects and reasons. It does talk about how there are constitutions in these countries which discriminate against non-Muslims. I would really urge you to do that as a friend.